What's up, everybody that is just joining?
Yes,
I'm trying to get
what
this
is
back
up,
far enough
guys?
so that we can see.
Thank you, Doom.
So what we're going to be doing is going live on both Instagram and YouTube. So if any questions are asked on either platform, we'll just repeat the question so that you know what was asked, and then we'll answer them for you.
Awesome. Woo! Sorry, guys.
Threw you off the
I almost
table.
threw you off. We live in a very tiny space. We live in a super tiny space. We're going to go live for about 15 to 30 minutes, depending on what you guys want to know.
How many questions
there are. So thank you for anybody who just watched our YouTube video that is here. We really appreciate it. Hey, Blake and Cassie, what's up, guys?
What's up? Look at that sunshine. Yeah.
Yes.
I wish I could show you better. We were going to try to do this outside, but we were worried with the wind and the waves that it would kind of drown things out. So maybe next time we'll try to set up a mic and just go live on one of the two platforms.
Yes.
But then we could sit by the sea with you guys.
But Instagram can see it up very well.
Yeah, the Instagram camera
Instagram
it very
can
well.
too. YouTube.
Oh, there you go.
There we go. That is the ocean, guys.
Yeah, the spot we're in is amazing.
Oh, look at everybody. Hello, everybody. Blake and Cassie, do you guys have any plans to come to beautiful Baja, Mexico? Let us know. Let us know.
Can't wait to be by the ocean. When are you guys crossing?
I think they're crossing with Liz, I think in a couple of weeks.
Okay.
Right? You guys crossing with Liz in a couple of weeks? The ocean is amazing. Oh, you guys are coming, Blake and Cassie.
Oh, sweet.
Oh my gosh.
When will we see you guys?
Yeah, when will we see you guys?
In a week or so? Sweet. Sweet. Will you be at the van meet outside of La Paz?
And it's funny you want like the initial answer, but it's on live, so you can't. Probably a week or so. That's awesome, guys.
Crossing with Renegades around January 14th.
January 14th. Awesome.
Sweet. And are you guys going to try to do Norte first, or are you just kind of beelining to Sur?
They're going to the van meetup. Awesome as well. Yes, okay. You guys are going to the van meetup. Sick. We're very excited. Everyone's going.
I hope they're prepared for a lot of people, because I think there's going to be a lot of people there. It
was promoted really well, and I think everyone's really excited about it. Okay.
Doom, you're headed straight south. Sweet. Well, reach out to us if you need any cool spots along the way. We have quite a few of them.
Hi, kids. Love the video. Ah, thanks, Dad. Everybody,
Jim.
Jimbo Kyer is my father. Watch the video. It's great. Yes, if you guys need any spots on the way down, we've kind of taken our time. We haven't moved too fast. So we've been able to really enjoy some spots on the way down, a lot of boondocking spots, especially if you have like a decently capable rig.
Yeah.
We have some pretty good spots lined up, which is awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah. Trying to figure out what we're contributing to the van get together. Margs, tequila shots, so many.
Everything. Both.
Yeah. So for the van meetup, we've heard that you can contribute different things. I think if you guys don't know this about me, I'm a fitness instructor. So that's what I used to do full time before hitting the road. And I'm actually a personal trainer as well. Now on the road, but I'm going to try to teach like a Zumba class, a little dance fitness class at the meetup, which I think would be a lot of fun. Margaritas with the dance fitness, I'm also in. So
Doom, depending on when y'all get down, maybe we'll enter the event together so we could all kind of rodeo up in a circle. Same as you, Blake and Cassie.
We got a bunch of free drinks we'll be handing out at the event.
Oh, sweet. Have you heard
what's going on in mainland?
That's a fantastic question. We are closely watching what's happening in mainland, but we haven't experienced anything out of the ordinary over here. And from what I understand, unless it changed today, I haven't read up today. But from what I understand, it was pretty isolated to that one state, and even more so isolated within that capital city of that state. But it is something we're keeping an eye on.
Yeah,
especially because currently we're in discussion on future plans, And the discussion is, our original plan was after Baja to come back up north and then ship the van to Europe. Well, we're now down here and we're like, do we want to do that, or do we want to ship from La Paz into mainland and then continue down the Pan American down to Argentina?
So you guys are the first
So
ones we're talking to about this.
yeah. So
So let us know. Do you
shout
guys?
out any recommendations
Yes.
on what you think. We have a January 31st deadline
To make
that we
that
made for
decision.
ourselves to make that decision.
If we're going to ship the van to Europe. Oh my God, if you ship to Europe, we need the details.
Yeah.
Ship the van to Europe, or we're going to continue down the Pan American Highway. So yes, Doom, we will let you know all the details.
Either way, it's going to be sick. And that's kind of what's cool. Like, we're a little stressed out about making the decision, but at the end of the day, like,
there's worse decisions to be made.
Like, if you have a choice, you're doing something right?
Yeah. So it feels very, very good to have this choice. And it's funny that we made the choice before we came, but now we're here and we're like, maybe we'll just keep going. Who knows?
I don't like doubling back. Like, that's definitely
we're definitely like a one-way drive kind of people. Definitely one-way drive kind of people. Doom, you guys should ship the van to Europe. It's a perfect van to ship to Europe.
Yeah. So ship our bus to England.
Oh,
sick.
When do you guys plan to do that?
Yes, would love details on that, because we're actually looking, if we do go to Europe, we'd be doing the UK.
Too cold in Europe now.
Yeah, we wouldn't be going. We would be shipping in the summer, not this time of year.
You live in Guadalajara.
That is awesome. If we continue down the Pan Am, we're actually planning on stopping in Guadalajara for at least 2 weeks.
Absolutely, Doom. We'll talk so much more about all of this madness. It'll be Tiger Community, and I love that.
Yeah, so then if we go to Europe, we'll ship to preferably Ireland, but if not, we'll ship into the UK and then try to bring it to Ireland, because we want to start in Ireland. The reason we'd want to go straight to Ireland is because to cross borders into the UK and then into Ireland like immediately would just be a pain. So
yeah, definitely. Yeah. Europe's a little bit of like border visa running. Well,
I mean,
Latin America,
when you're in the Schengen, it won't be too bad.
Yeah.
But after Brexit, obviously England kind of messed a bunch of that up. So,
but if you live in Guadalajara, let us know, because we seriously, it's like on our bucket list to do.
like we'll hit you up if we go that way. We're super excited if we go that way to go to Guadalajara.
Dad Venture, your van is sick. Thank you. We love our van. We're biased.
9,000 to ship.
Obviously, we're biased about loving our van. But it feels good to be in it.
Dad Venture.
Dad Venture.
Oh, I thought you said Dan.
Oh no, Dad Venture. But thank you. We love our little van.
How long does it take to ship to Europe? From our understanding, it takes anywhere from 2 to 4 weeks. So yeah, I think it kind of averages 3 weeks. Obviously, that also depends on which port you ship from. Ideally, we would ship out of LA, so that if we do go to Europe, we'd come back up the Pan American, go to LA, ship the van, and then drive over.
Yes. Astro Crew, baby. You better believe it. It's something so special about an Astro van, and there's so many down here in Mexico. You just see them everywhere, and
yeah,
so like Astro van.
We were just in Laredo a little while ago, and half of their taxi service in town is all Astro vans, which was really sick.
Yes, we live, Kyle. You better believe it. Yeah, there's so many Astro vans here in Mexico, and it's just like, it's so fun because you pass by and you're like, I love you, Astro
Love
vans.
your camper van. Thank you, Jovi.
Yes, thank you.
If we lose you, we're headed into the mountains. Yes, that's understandable. Good luck on your drive. Hope that transmission is running strong.
Yes, keep that transmission good.
Wicked Astro for the win. Thank you.
I need to get down there. I'm right in SoCal. If you guys need a driveway to sleep in on your way back up.
Appreciate that.
Appreciate
that. That's actually awesome.
We always need a driveway to sleep in, especially in California. We really appreciate that. Look at Astro. Yes. Awesome. Do you guys have any more questions about crossing the border? Like I said, we just posted a new YouTube video of us actually crossing the border.
Yeah, and I think we haven't decided yet, but make an informational video in a couple weeks of just like how we prepared. what not to bring, what to bring,
Yeah, just
things like
more in
that.
depth. This was very much just a vlog style,
Yeah.
which is fun to do in the moment,
So
but
so
informational is
for
good.
those that are on YouTube or just learning about our YouTube, what we started last season is this season format that we're doing. So it's like mini clips of vlogs within each season that is geared towards our travel. So our last season was called Runaway Northwest, which was the Northwestern United States, and now we're doing Runaway Baja. So there's a little background to how we're organizing things.
Hi, Jovi. Been watching y'all for some time now. Great to hear you headed to warmer weather. Eat lots of tacos.
Yeah,
You better believe
you won't
it.
believe how many tacos we eat because we cook a lot in the van,
Yes.
but we were actually really upset. We went to the grocery store yesterday, and the grocery stores all have fresh tortillas here, but they were out. So we went again this morning to get those fresh tortillas.
So we always keep a track. Last
Nomad
year,
Chad, what is the count on the number of tacos? I can't give you an accurate
No.
statement as of the last week. I have the number written down before that.
we have it written down.
I will follow up with you on that. I just want to get that number right for you first because that's an important number. I was averaging a little over 100 tacos a month when we backpacked Mexico last
year.
winter.
Yeah. Dad Venture. What's next?
Price of gas in Mexico.
So Dad Venture, what's next?
Yes.
So what's next for our vlog or what's next for our life? We'll be in the Baja for a while.
Yeah.
So for a few months we will be here down in Baja,
at least
Mexico.
until the end of March.
Yes, at least until the end of March, no matter what. And then, like we were saying, it's either continuing down the Pan American Highway or going back north and shipping the van to Europe. So some big, exciting international, which is actually why we have this van. Some big international plans.
Price of gas in Mexico is probably similar to the price of gas in California. I don't know what the current rate in California is.
I would say it's about $4 a gallon.
It's 22 pesos a liter.
A liter,
approximately. So I would have to run the numbers.
I think it's
but
about
I think it's a little over $4 a gallon.
So it's a little expensive compared to where you are in the States. But it's not bad.
Yeah. I mean, gas is our rent. So
yeah. So it's not huge. Have you heard of
Salulita? I have heard of, and I cannot at all remember about it. I just know somebody has mentioned it to us in the past.
So if there's something that we need to know, let us know.
Christian with tacos, tortillas, and tortas. We love tortas. Tortas are awesome.
Tortas.
They're not as common in Baja as mainland. They're a little, I wouldn't say harder to find, but they're not on every corner like in mainland.
On mainland, they were like everywhere. It was like my go-to lunch. Yeah. Like no matter what, like Tortas I was getting a torta because they were affordable and they were filling, and we could share one, and they were awesome. But in Baja, we haven't seen them as much.
Yeah, we did have one that one night though. Yeah. At the actually where the vlog ended, that taco shop I think is where we got a torta, right? We got a torta and a couple tacos and split both.
So that was awesome.
For those that don't know what a torta is, it's a sandwich.
It's a sandwich. Yeah. It's pan and jamon, queso. It's delicious.
Super cool cobblestone surf town by Puerto
Vallarta.
Oh, okay.
If you continue down Mexico, definitely stop. Puerto Vallarta is also awesome.
Sweet.
Awesome. Good to know.
I appreciate that. We will definitely put those. My brain is basically a living image of Google Maps, so I'm currently pinning these. If
anyone knows Matt personally, he's very I'm very go with the flow. But wherever.
I'm a planner, and maps are what I do in my free time is look at Google Maps. So if you ship over to Europe, where do you ship out from? So that will depend. Ideally, we would ship out of LA if possible and if it made sense. Because then we don't have to drive it back across the country. Yep. But if it didn't make sense or it was way more expensive, then we might ship back across country and ship out of Savannah potentially, or New York, New Jersey.
But hopefully LA. That is where we'd like to ship out of, or somewhere in California. Somewhere easier, Southern California. What's up, guys? Hello. Bienvenidos. It is beautiful.
Speaking about if we do go to Europe, wandering Wymisters? I'm definitely butchering that, but wasn't it their content that we watched in Ireland?
I think so.
I think
Did you guys
so.
go to Ireland? I don't know. I'm not 100%.
Have you found a churros lady? Fantastic question. Not so far. I was hoping when we
No.
were in Laredo that we would find some churros. We didn't search for them, but we didn't just come across them. Fresh drinking water in Baja. Great
Great
question.
question. Fresh drinking water in
So
Baja.
where do we find it? There's water purification shops
Everywhere.
almost everywhere, like really, really everywhere. We have something called Clear Source, which is a dual filtration system that lets us pull our water from lakes, rivers, streams. Obviously, it can't be salt water.
Yeah.
But we were able to take in non-potable water and filter that as well.
So we're really lucky when it comes to that we have that system, but you can find purified water everywhere here.
Found
Yeah.
What up, what up? Love the channel. Found you from an Astrovan search last
Ah!
week. That's awesome.
That's awesome.
We're really excited to kind of like show this van off to the Astro world.
Yes,
Because
the
I know
Astro
there is,
community.
yeah, there's a big community there.
Oh, Cash is here. Cash.
Was that a quad that drove past?
I think it was a quad, yeah. Okay, so what about fresh drinking water? Good. What kind of food will you cook in the van? What's available in Mexican shops? We cook a lot. So if there's one thing you're gonna find out about in this channel is that we love to cook. Well, he loves
Yeah,
to cook.
she doesn't cook.
I don't cook.
But I mean, the grocery stores here are very common to most
Yeah.
American grocery stores. You're obviously gonna find more Mexican products.
Yep.
But you can cook most anything that you would normally cook at home. What I've had fun doing is more tapping into ingredients and products that are found in the grocery stores here that we can't commonly get in the US and cooking with those ingredients. So it's a lot of tostadas, tacos, things like that. A lot of lime, a lot of tomato,
Beans.
yep, frijoles, all that good
The
stuff.
avocados here are very good in
Yeah,
Baja.
and the prices on the avocados
are very good.
fantastic.
So if you're an avocado person,
Yep.
get here because you're gonna be like in love. What's up, Hive Drive? What's up, guys? What's going on? Oh, it's so good to see everybody.
Yeah,
it's so
it's
awesome.
fun. We're
Thank
getting
you
a good
guys
rotation
so
of people,
much.
new people jumping in and out.
Yeah. If you guys are over here on Instagram and you haven't checked it out, we just posted a new YouTube video of us crossing the border into Baja.
And
so
let's show everybody the view.
I
First,
know.
we'll start with Instagram. This is where we're parked up right now.
How you do?
It is really
There's
beautiful.
A Netflix documentary. I got sucked into avocados. Yes, we need to watch that documentary.
And then for YouTube,
the cameras is not as well on YouTube.
Yeah, the Mac camera isn't as good, but that gives you guys a view of where we're parked up right now.
Free boondocking, awesome. Wild camping.
And if you were wondering about Starlink, that is how we're talking to y'all.
Yes,
right now.
This is Starlink. So
yeah, there's no cell service where we are. So
you can
Starlink
go watch our
YouTube
video on Starlink and our review on that because we could not recommend it more.
Do either of you surf? We do not.
We do not.
She has taken one lesson. I have not. But we do have some interest. We might go to La Ventana for a few days, which does windsurfing, which is cool.
Yeah, never windsurf, so I thought it'd be fun to like try that out. We're always down to if someone knows how to do something, teach us. I want to try everything.
Does Mexico require anything special for long-term travel down there? So in Baja, it's super, super easy. You get your Mexican travel insurance, which is pretty affordable. And then other than that, you're good to go. I think officially they're supposed to look at paperwork of making sure your registration's good through the time you're going to be there or whatever. They didn't do it for us at all. To go to mainland, you get a tip, which is a temporary import permit. There we go. And that is also pretty easy. I think it can cost anywhere from $200 to $500 to get. And then if you're registered as an RV, from our understanding, that tip is good for 10 years. So golden. If it's not registered as an RV, then it's as good as long as your FMM is good. Yes. So your FMM is very important. That is your tourist visa. If you want to stay longer than 6 months, on your tourist visa, you'll get like a certain amount of days. Yep. And you can go from there. Windsurfing looks a lot harder than it looks. I imagine. I am not one to look at something and go, that looks easy. I appreciate the difficulty. I'm a mountain biker, which I don't know. I think is harder
I'm a
than it looks.
wakeboarder,
Yeah.
so that should translate a little bit, maybe. I mean, I could be wrong, but I do wakeboard.
What's the weather temp like? It was 72 today, which is the coolest day that we're gonna see for the foreseeable future. It should be 75 to 78 where we are right now,
And
and
full
then
sun,
yeah, and
so
full
it's
sun.
warm.
And then as we get further south, it should be high 70s, low 80s. Pretty great weather. Guess I should get my van done. Thanks for the info, of
Yes!
course.
Get here, it's super awesome, like,
If you're
it's
converting out your
beautiful.
Astro, shoot us some pictures. We'd love to see it.
Yes.
Because I think that's a photo of an Astro there.
Oh, yeah, it is, I think, unless it's a Ford. But I think it's an Astro. It's a very small photo. Oh, what's up, YouTube? This is our first time going live on YouTube, guys, so thank you for
Yeah.
being
So, and
here.
sorry for the delay when it first went. We weren't
Yeah, we
sure
didn't know how
exactly.
to work it. We're still
And
figuring it
we've
all
only
out.
gone live on Instagram like twice before, but we're planning on going live a little bit more.
Yeah,
so.
and we can try to get topics for you guys as well. So if you guys want to talk about certain things, we can go live and talk about that specific thing. So if you have any recommendations, always send them to us. We love to hear it.
What's it like finding campsites? Free? Yes. So finding campsites, iOverlander is fantastic in
It's
Baja.
fantastic.
I used it some in the US, but in Baja, it is just phenomenal. There's lots of sites that are free. There's lots of sites that used to be free that aren't free anymore. And then there's a bunch of sites that are paid. But really, the most expensive you're going to find is about 20 US dollars. But it's typically a lot cheaper than that. 5 or 10 bucks for the paid sites is more
Yeah.
normal. But if you have a capable vehicle, you can find free sites everywhere.
Yeah. What's up, Kelson J?
Kelson J, what's
Hey,
up?
what's good, y'all?
Where can I send photos? I got a Fiberine high top on my all-wheel drive and been taking it into cold temperatures.
For some
Sweet.
campouts, and I love to share it with you guys. Yes.
Dad Venture, do you have Instagram? If
So
you have Instagram, that's probably the easiest
easiest Instagram. Or if you go onto our YouTube, it has our email at the bottom. It says business inquiries, and you can send it to our email. So either of you speak Spanish, muy poquito, a little bit. We have enough to, we know enough to get around, but we are also, if we do continue down the Pan American Highway, we will be going to a language school. Like we said, we did backpack Mexico last year for 3 months, and I think that taught us very much like the basics,
We're great
how to
in
get
restaurants.
around. Super good in restaurants. Yeah. We love food, so super good.
Yeah, we can be very polite. We can get by in grocery stores and restaurants and things like that. But then you do something weird like go to a Telcel to get a SIM card, which is Telcel's like Verizon here. And then you're like, ooh, I know a little bit of Spanish. So if we do continue down the Pan American, if we decide to go that route, we are going to take a language school.
It'll be a super big priority because I want to be more fluent than I am.
Are the paid sites safer than the free sites? Theoretically speaking, sure.
Yeah.
Maybe. Depending on your definition, like what you mean by safe as well. Because I think sometimes with more people, you're more likely to get your rug or your chair stolen. But then obviously if you're further out, you might worry a little more of actual danger.
Yeah.
But we have done a really good mix of both since being here. And we've felt safe the entire time. Obviously, with that being said, like you feel safe until you don't, right?
So just listen to your gut is kind of how we've always traveled. Listen to your gut, what feels right. Get there early, don't get there in the dark, and that helps.
Off topic, but we work together on GitLab. That's so funny because I saw Sheila just joined a second ago,
Sheila!
who I also worked with at GitLab. Love following your adventure. You two are on. Thank you so much. Cheers.
That's so sweet.
That's awesome.
Funny.
So for those of you that don't know, I used to work full-time in tech. Now I do part-time contract consulting on my own, as well as kind of our shared job is running these socials that also generate some income to keep us on the road.
Another work question. So you both have been able to continue working remotely, or is this trip purely vacation?
Yeah, so we've been living on the road for almost 2.5 years now. And we have been working the entire time.
Yep.
So
I'm a virtual personal trainer, so I have my virtual training clients that I have
Sheila.
had for a long time. So I train them, and then he works contracting for tech.
Yep.
And
so if you know what Salesforce is, I do that virtually as a contract consultant.
And then you help us, all of you guys help us run our social media.
Yeah, exactly. So thank you for watching and liking and commenting.
Yeah, it means a lot.
And
we've been working really hard.
Really means more than you think it does. Like every comment, like it really helps us.
Yeah.
So
it helps us and it means a lot. Share our life with you.
Traveler Guatemala joined. That's intriguing.
I want to go to Guatemala so
Yeah.
bad. It's like top on my bucket list of places to go. That's one of the reasons we might be going down the Pan American, because I want to go to Guatemala so bad.
Thank you, Sheila. Miss y'all too.
Thank you, Jovi.
Hope everything is good at GitLab.
Oh, Sheila, so sweet. All right, guys, we're going to be on for around 5 more minutes. So if you have any last minute questions or want to talk even a little bit more, let us know. Like we said, the love helps. Dinner. We got to cook some dinner here in a second. Well, Matt's got to cook some dinner.
Yep. She's got to.
I got to sit there and
supervise.
I got to feed the pepperoni.
Yeah.
He doesn't get a taco today. If you went to our last YouTube that we just posted, he got a taco, and
I put it in slow motion. If you haven't seen a dog eating a taco, go to the YouTube.
Go to the YouTube now.
Go watch it. It's slowed down so you could watch it even better.
Hey, Nathan.
How do I buy you guys a beer or a shot of tequila? Fantastic question. Is it in our link tree?
Yeah, so
Instagram?
If you go to our Instagram or YouTube, you'll see a link tree, and the link tree, and then a thing will say buy us a beer, and it'll be right there. We really appreciate that.
Yes, that means a lot to us. It's awesome. We will promise to make it actually go to a beer.
We promise.
We'll buy a 6-pack of your favorite Mexican beer down here. And I was going to say something doubling off. Oh yeah, the other thing is we were just talking today about potentially kicking up a Patreon. So no promises yet, but we're going to start brainstorming ideas of potentially spinning up a Patreon.
And exclusive content for those who join. So that is something we are playing around. So we really appreciate the love, guys. Oh, it means so much. All right, good.
Let's give them a view one more time for anyone that just joined.
Anyone that just joined.
This is where we are.
And then we're here on YouTube as well for anyone who just joined. Ooh, this is our camp. This is a free
free boondocking spot here. If you follow us on Instagram, you'll see from our stories that we definitely had a time getting in here. It's a rough spot, but it was awesome.
Yes.
And it's beautiful. We just pulled in today. We're excited to hang out here for a little bit.
Hey, how's the Astro doing? The Astro is doing phenomenal. It is going to places that we could never imagine, between the lift, all of our overlanding gear.
We had the locker kick in.
Today in the sand.
So that was
for the first time, and that was pretty bitchin'.
that was pretty cool.
Yeah, so the Astro is doing great. We this 34-year-old is just killing it.
Yep.
If you become so connected.
There's a new little tiny transmission leak every other day.
Yeah, but
we just RTV, baby.
Who's the
main drone pilot? I am, and I'm would not say pilot. I would barely say co-pilot. I am just starting to play around with it. We've had it for a few months. It's a lot of fun. I'm trying to put myself on a rule that every site I bring it out at least once, so that we move sites every few days. So I'm practicing every couple days.
Rebuild in the future. Yeah, that's gonna. So hopefully our transmission never goes.
Yeah, but if it does, we will do a rebuild. If anything ever goes with the engine, which hopefully doesn't, the 4.3s are great. If anything ever happened, we'd consider dropping a V8 in it.
Yes, to give her a little more bump. I look forward to watching your upcoming adventures. Do you run a lot on overlanders? Into a lot of overlanders on your travels?
In Baja more than other places.
Yeah, in Baja we've run into a decent amount of overlanders, which is cool because overlanding is still very new to us.
Yep.
Like we were in a bus before, so the idea of being able to get
Yeah,
wherever.
we were going down some gnarly forest roads, but now we're going to places that the bus wouldn't get us where we currently are. Could we maybe get it back here? Yes. Would it be
But
pretty ugly
yeah,
doing it?
it'd be
Also,
ugly.
yes.
So it has been really fun learning how to overland and working together as a team. It's becoming actually its own little hobby of ours that we didn't even know that we really were interested in. So it's been kind of cool to play around with that.
If you guys ever been up to Michigan, if so, we have not been to Michigan, but I've heard really good things, particularly in the Upper Peninsula. I'm not sure which part of Michigan you live in, but it actually is on our map. I wouldn't say our immediate roadmap, but when we get back to traveling the U.S. again, Michigan's up there.
No, they are good. The 4.3 are good engines.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And that's the thing. Like, we would love a V8 for a little extra power now, but we don't want to replace a killer engine. So.
Nowhere to be and all day to get there, baby. Oh, guys, this has been great. We are going to wrap up here in just 2 more minutes. So if you have any last minute things, let us know. We'll just answer them quickly, and then
I'll start cooking.
And then we're gonna start cooking.
A little stir fry tonight.
Yeah.
For the food questions, that's what I'm making tonight, is a little stir fry.
A little stir fry.
I think like fried rice, probably.
Yeah. It's been really nice having our house. If you guys didn't know, last year we backpacked to Mexico for 3 months. And one thing that we missed the most and why we wanted to get the van was because we wanted to international travel, but also have our home.
Yeah,
right?
Like have our own kitchen. We were staying in hostels when we were in Mexico last winter, and we waited in line for an hour to cook dinner one night, and I was like, okay, like I want to keep international traveling, but it needs to look differently than this.
Yeah.
So that birthed the van, and here we are. We need to do some live cooking shows. I would be very open if we get enough traction and interest on doing that. That would be really cool.
It'd be me recording and him cooking. So just so everybody knows, I sit there with a glass of wine usually.
Would love to see cooking videos. All right, so we got 2 people. Maybe we'll gain a little more traction on that.
How are you, sweetie? It's been so long. I hope all is well.
And yes, send us photos of the Upper Peninsula.
Definitely.
We have friends that have said great things, so we'd love to see them.
Have fun in Mexico, guys. Can't wait to see more Astro content. You better believe it. All of the Astro content. I love the community that the Astros have.
So episode 2 on YouTube will be coming out in about a week from today. So that will just be another vlog bringing you through the travels that continued from where we've just left off with you.
So that'll be fun.
Have a good evening. Thank you so much. You as well.
Hey guys, what did you keeping up with your adventures life on here? Oh, thanks, sweetie. I want to eat what you cook. It always looks so good.
Thank you. Thank you.
Awesome.
If I remember, I'll take a little photo of tonight's meal. I don't know if it's going to look that cute, though.
Adios. You guys are enjoying following you. Oh, thank you, guys.
Thank you so much. And we're excited to do more of these lives with you.
To talk to you guys more personally.
Yeah,
and
exactly.
Show you who we are a little bit.
Whenever we do a live, we're like, wow, that was way more fun than we thought it would be, because we get to like hear from the people that are just like
consuming our content. Exactly. So that means a lot, guys. Oh, awesome.
All right. I think I'm going to start cooking.
Yes, guys.
We're going to close this out, but we promise to go live sometime soon. And talk more. And new YouTube episode coming in about a week from today.
Yeah, and you can go check out the last one if you did not. We just posted it, so it'd mean a lot if you guys go check it out.
Episode 1 of Runaway Baja is out.
Runaway Baja's here,
go
baby.
Check it out. Cheers, friends.
Buenas noches.
Buenas noches.
Buenas.